Vampires and undead tend to be the best creatures for Paladin, and on this spawn there is both of them. This is the Edron Vampire Crypt. This spawn is located to the northwest of Edron, near the Dragon Lair. It doesn't require access, and although the cave is quite small, it does have good enough respawn rate to hunt just fine. Just follow the path to -3, and that is the floor to hunt for this video. The next one is -4, has high class vampires, which I will cover in a video for level 80s or so. But on this video, I will be using two characters vastly different in skills, and even the highest skill was able to hunt on this floor. This is also to a revisit to a spawn I covered 7 years ago, as my third video on the channel. Back then, with a level 60 with a skill 77, I was doing around the 130k raw, but things have changed since then, starting with imbuements being more common and highly recommended. Whichever you can afford will be fine. They can be expensive at once, but over time pays off, and on this spawn you should be making some money as it is a bit profitable, because vampires have two creature products, the vampire teeth and dots. The teeth drop quite commonly and the dots are rare, but you can use a blessed wooden stake to skin off the vampires. However, I will check the prices of the dots before doing this, as the time it takes to skin off the vampires does reduce experience, so you have to decide depending on the prices. In new servers it's worth doing because there is a higher demand, but on regular servers not as much, since their main use is for Inquisition quests. Also on this character I was level 80, but this can be huntable just fine starting on level 50s, which is the recommended level for better potions and the Mass Sand spell. It is a good spawn for some AoE hunting, but with Mass Sand is enough AoE, and with this character I was doing around the 290k raw XP. Depending on the level and skills, you can do a shorter lap around the main rooms, but with higher skills, you start needing the northern hall and the creatures at the end, which does backfire a bit since you have to backtrack with no monsters for a while. I was doing that with both characters as it was necessary. On this second character, I have a more appropriate level for this spawn, but at the same time, I was using tier 3 mana leech in the bow and tier 2 on the helmet, with crit tier 1. So not fully optimized, but still quite strong. I was also taking a more AoE approach, with avalanches in between the Mass Sand turns. This is not bad as it does improve experience, but it will give you a negative balance in the analyzer most hunts. However, with the price of vampire teeth, you should be able to cover that up, and then if you are using the stake, any vampire dust you get will be the profit for the hunt, or any boots of haste or vampire shields will make big difference. The main damage you take is physical, so consider using an enchanted werewolf amulet. And because you get paralyzed often, your main healing spell should be Exura, with the Exura grants when you need more healing. Also, if you do go for more AoE style hunting, you should still kite the creatures. If you're looking to power level a Paladin and have full imbuements including double life leech, then maybe you could tank them with burst arrows and do better, but I didn't try it on this spawn personally. However, the way I was hunting, I was doing over 400k raw XP, making it a top spawn for XP at this level range. But I have more options to hunt for better experience or higher profit in this playlist, so consider checking it out. If you have any questions, please join the Discord community and feel free to ask for advice. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to the supporters of the channel, the Guild Causality, Night Star, and Tuna Hero.